cumbia capital. Lo que baile la cumbia, esto es un mandado. Si quieren dar conmigo, tiene que seguir mi paso. No te enojes porque soy tipo de te pongo a tanto. Si nunca muy temprano para la cumbia, para el canto soy la Salvadoreina. Pa' que lo sepan.
Cindy Zavala just graduated from college.
Habla Cindy Zavala de la radio auténtica 1600 AM, la radio feliz.
She works at a local news station in Maryland. She does the weather and traffic reports.
Que se va a oír en Maryland, un poquito en DC, en Virginia, pero muy poderosa en Maryland.
She is also La Salvadoreina. Cumbia Capital is her first hit. Cumbia in Washington. It makes perfect sense, even if at first it might sound a little off.
I grew up in a little Salvador here in the DC area, listening to cumbia, and I learned about my parents' country, my country, through cumbia. To me, listening to that cumbia from, far away here in the DC area, it was like this magical place that is El Salvador.
Salvadorans are the largest Hispanic minority in the U.S. capital. Hundreds of thousands forced out of their homeland by the Civil War.
My dad is a really special person. He is my biggest inspiration. Just seeing him at home every day. He's a carpenter. He came from El Salvador when he was really young to have a better life and to escape all of the violence that was occurring in El Salvador at that time.
In Washington, immigrants from El Salvador gathered in neighborhoods like Mount Pleasant, forming close-knit communities just like they had back home, where music was always around and was always cumbia.
Cumbia was a party, cumbia was life, cumbia was a way to organize. So cumbia is such a huge part of my life and to my parents as well.
Besides La Salvadoreina, Cindy is part of other projects where music serves a purpose to the community.
So Son Cosita Seria is a collective, it's a cultural project. We don't consider ourselves a music band at all. And our goal is to just give free workshops in the community, to teach people about this music, son jarocho from Veracruz, Mexico. When people think of DC, they think of the White House, the president, they think of the capital, they think of the center of politics, which it is, we are the capital of the United States, that is DC, but they don't know about the neighborhoods. Unless you're a person from this area, as an outsider, you really don't know about the different neighborhoods. They don't know about Mount Pleasant or Adams Morgan, U Street. And so I wanted to have images of these places that I usually hang out in that maybe other people wouldn't see. So we were at like Gloria's Pupuseria, Irina Pupusa, and then at the murals in front of Centronia, it's a school and an amazing nonprofit, and then we were at Fiesta DC, the biggest Latino parade in the DC area.
Places like Hades, the family-owned establishment where Cindy has performed so many times.
So Hades is a restaurant that is really close to the heart of the Mount Pleasant community. We've performed here so many times. We literally live here. We're always here when we're not there. And Hades is so down to help us out every single time. She is an amazing woman who has her negocio, her business here, but always is thinking about her community. This is Hades. And that's the beautiful painting of Hades with her son, who's also a musician. So music is a big part of Hades.
Meet Haiti Vanegas, owner and founder of Hades.
I arrived to Washington, D.C. in 1988 with my father.
Even before coming to the U.S., she dreamed of opening a place of her own where she could serve people make them feel welcome, just like she did with visitors in her home.
And I find out Washington, D.C. have a lot of things in common with my hometown, La Union. And I say, this is my place. I want to stay here. I love to be here. I like the people. I like the everything.
Besides the food and the service, Hades became known as a place where the Latino community could organize, always through music.
I love music, all types of music. I really love music, and that's what I promote everyone who wanna play here.
A portrait of the cumbia star, right, Selena?
Through her restaurant, Haiti became a mentor to many local artists, including Cindy.
I met Cindy here when they do a fundraising for another organization. Cindy is a person who likes to help the community, how raise money and community service.
I think that it's time for Publix to do the right thing.
Whether it is through her social work or projects like San Casita Seria, or her own musical career as La Salvadoreina, Hades has provided a platform for Cindy to fulfill her dreams.
To me, the most beautiful part of my life has been being Salvadoran, and so I wanted to, communicate that. And I think that when I dress up, or the different, costumes or whatever we can call them, they're just, reflecting this Salvadoreña who, in my mind, is like a superhero.
Whatever happens in the future, one thing is certain for Cindy.
It's really cheesy, but it's like saving the party one cumbia at a time. And so that's La Salvadoreña to me.